Welcome back for today's college basketball pick video play for Saturday, December 15th, 2018. Be sure to check out all of our college basketball picks for today, including our daily free play. That's going to be a pick against the spread in the Cincinnati versus Mississippi State matchup. You can check out all of those plays over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Coming into this one, I'm going to be talking about this interesting battle here between Old Dominion in Syracuse and give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. Should be a relatively lower scoring matchup, certainly given the brand of basketball these two programs like to play. So Old Dominion, they were one of the best teams, I'd say, in college basketball that you didn't really hear much about last year. They figured to be right there in the upper tier of Conference USA again this season. They've opened up their campaign through the non-conference, sitting 7-3 overall, with their defeats coming earlier on. They've currently won their last 5 games in a row, and we like the step forward that they've been taking during this 5-game winning streak. Some of their better wins, probably against teams like Northern Iowa, Virginia Commonwealth, certainly. That's their best win up to this point in the year, also taking down William and Mary in convincing fashion. In their last outing, taking care of business, beating Fairfield by 10 points. In the Monarchs, like I said, they focus primarily on the defensive side of the ball, grinding things out in the half court. They're 6th in all of college basketball in points allowed, giving up a little over 56 points per game, while offensively they're averaging about 65, so a positive plus-minus of positive 9 points. Now, Old Dominion, they're not getting a ton of respect here, getting double digits with those 10.5 points, but it is a true road game, a tough environment going against a top 25 opponent, Syracuse. And the Orange, they've been a tough team to figure out at times. Through the non-conference up to this point, they've been pretty up and down. Their defeats also coming a bit earlier on against quality opposition, losing to teams like UConn and Oregon. More recently, the Orange have been trending in a positive direction. They won on the road against Ohio State, which was a great resume-building result. And then more recently, blowing out a pretty good Northeastern opponent, a veteran mid-major team. But then in their last outing, Syracuse, they came in as rather significant favorites against their rival Georgetown, and it went right down to the wire. They won it by just 1 point, a final of 72-71. We actually took Georgetown in that one, which was a pretty nice convincing win against the spread there for the Hoyas, even though they did come up short overall. And Syracuse, in terms of their numbers on the year, also a defensive-oriented group, 28th in college basketball in points allowed. They're giving up about 62 points per game, and then offensively putting up about 72 points per game. So they have a positive plus-minus of about only 1 point better than what we've seen out of Old Dominion. So we feel like the Monarchs are getting a little bit undervalued here. We would have pegged them more in maybe about the 7 to 8 point underdog range, but the fact that they're getting 10.5 points, it feels like too much value to pass up on. So in what's likely to be a lower scoring game, which also adds value to the points, we like Old Dominion getting the 10.5 as the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Again, you can check out all of our college basketball picks over at stumpthespread.com. Linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for future videos.